Coming to the stage is kind of the dark horse favorite from last time, so we'll see how he does. Big noise on the topic of comic books for Adam Mays!
All right, well, thank you. So, a few years back, I used to be assistant instructor in a karate dojo, and at one point, me and my friend Richard, who's another assistant instructor, we were finding some problems, some issues with the services we were given there, and we decided to confront the senior instructor with a letter or two. And I started with my letter first, and it went a little something like this. Dear senior instructor, thank you for all the compliments you've given us about our work here that we've done. You say we're doing fantastic, but what are we doing fantastic for? You see, these issues we're having here, they didn't just crop up overnight. No, things been grim. And I'd like to just start with the assistants that you've given us so far. Our assistant instructor, Peter. Now this guy, he's a real problem. He always comes in, he's driving a scooter moped all the way into the dojo. He's always giving preferential treatment to and macking on the single moms in class. And he's asking to get paid $15 an hour. Hell, that's more than Iron Man. And on the topic of those single mamas, one of them, this woman Jane, she's always talking about how she wants to use the karate to get back at the men in her life. Let me tell you, when we heard the things she wanted to do to men, it's Wonder Woman's not behind bars already. Really, it was pretty nutty. At one point, she said if she ever Spider-Man, sorry, my mistake, Spider-X-Man. She would run straight into the kitchen and she would know exactly which blade she would grab to deal with him. And it's a mess because it's not just the adults causing problems in the class. No, it's their spawn too. At one point, I caught some badass child in the back of the class choking someone out. I saw him, I said, "Hey, mister, freeze. Stop choking that kid or he's gonna pass out. You gotta loosen up your grip." And does he loosen up his grip? No. This Teen Titans. And that's just one of the many problems, instructor. And you can solve all of this when it starts with Peter and his goddamn moped. Make Peter Parker outside like anyone else would. Get him to stop trying to marry Jane. Now, you don't have to punish her. But you gotta stop her with all this anti-men vitriol and venom she's spewing. Because it's creating problems in the class and a lot of carnage. And if people keep getting hurt, there are gonna be a lot of lawsuits. It's gonna be a Sue storm. And listen, I've been pretty nice about this so far, but if you don't take this seriously, you're gonna see my dark side. That's right, I can take this show on the road, step out there and start teaching karate in the streets. I'm talking about going rogue. And if you think I'm angry in my letter and I'm talking all this mess, well, wait until you read Richard's. I'm sorry, that last one was a bit of a stretch. Thank you, you've been marvelous. Happy no one DC'd my mic.